Bill Merritt, shares of InterDigital slumped last year due to some patent cases and your declining BlackBerry biz, but it's been up over the past month from about 26 to 32. Why the comeback?
So I think it's a couple things. Good financial performance by the company. So really 2 solid quarters at the end of last year. And actually some success in litigation as well. And then we also entered into an arbitration agreement with Huawei to settle litigation. So I think all in that, all pretty positive news for the company.
Well, InterDigital traditionally licenses cellular handsets. How far can you take this business?
I think it's got a lot of legs. I mean, right now we have about 1/3 of the market on the license, 100% uses our technology. So we've got great growth just in the handset market. And then as the handsets continue to grow in terms of both scale and number, and then all the other connections that'll come about too, machine-to-machine connections. So I think there's great opportunity for us.
Well, you were at the Mobile World Congress. What was the coolest thing you saw over there?
I think it is machine-to-machine or Internet of Things. It's really coming into its own now, and that is where everything connects to everything else. And it's not so much about the connection, that's great, but it's about the data that gets exchanged between those connections, mining that data, creating services around that data. I think that's going to be the next big thing.
Some of InterDigital's other troubles last year came from China. They accused the company of overcharging. Where are you right now when it comes to that?
We're working our way through it with the Chinese. Obviously, it was a difficult situation. We believe we've done everything right, and we've actually had our practices reviewed in the U.S. a number of times, and so it's not an issue there. But we'll work it out.
How hard is it to do business in China, especially for a company that owns a lot of patents, maybe 20,000 patents? Do you find that they're infringing on patents? It's just the authorities are just too tough over there. What's the biggest problems with doing business in China?
I think the patents are difficult. It's a different type of business than they're used to over there, and I think. But that said, companies like Huawei and ZTE are also growing their own patent portfolios over time. So I think it's a matter of time.
What about patent reform over here? Is it headed in the right direction?
I'm not sure it is. I think to some extent it's a solution looking for a problem, but I think there are areas of reform that are good, particularly around patent quality, and so those are the ones we push forward in Congress.
Bill Merritt, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching The Street.